Hey guys, so this is gonna be extremely weird since this is gonna be my first ever teal guide, and I just want to say that I have not prepared for this at all, so I'm just gonna have to go with the flow and try and talk about everything about teal. So let's start off simple with your starting position. And how to utilize your starting position in the best way. In terms of outland, we're gonna come to Black Rock Spire and the base you have in the middle of everything a little bit later. So you start off with the Black Temple. What I like to do here is actually not move McTheridan or any of the troops here before I move Kaghath. I want Kaghath to go and be able to take control of these areas as quickly as possible. So the first thing I do is I just take my mouse up here while it's loading. Since this artifact is gonna be on top, I know where my mouse is kind of, and I can just stay right about here. And there we go, I can click on Kaghath, it starts here, I can do this. It's a simple little thing that makes it quicker, since now you start at the Black Temple with your screen, and it's not so important to move anything here. This is gonna be like your third thing you're gonna move. So let's start off with Kaghath and Hellfire, basically. So what I like to do is I like to go and get Kaghath, get his troops moving as fast as possible. So what you're going to see me doing here is that I'm going to take Kaghath, I'm going to hotkey him, start getting my troops ready, moving out basically, get the mining. I'm also going to get the +1 attack upgrade. Right. Or not yet though. But then take the Black Rock, start getting them out. It's really funny because normally you don't see Dark Green try to creep this with his troops here. These troops are normally gonna go down and creep this, then help here or in Stranglethorn Vale, while this Dark Green decided to try and kill the ogres. Now, an important thing about Outland and creeping in general is that you want to utilize everything from small details. So me getting these ogres before I even try to kill these gives a lot of gold, but they're super hard to kill because they have a Thane which is gonna start fucking you over. It's gonna taunt you, and if you're not looking, you're gonna lose your whole army. Then there's this CP and this CP. I'm gonna go over the CPs a little bit later. So yeah, let's first off get this piece killed. Get the shade moving. You start with the shade here. I always take the shade and put it right on the bridge. You don't see the bridge. There we go. The bridge came back. And just put it right here. Gonna get vision of everything here. But yeah, get these moving. Get the ogres here. The ogres gives a lot of XP. And they give a lot of gold. You can see Dagny is trying to kill them as well. They're all level 5 and 1 level 6. So 3 level 5, 1 level 6. This gives a massive amount of XP to Rend, which is really gonna boost them up quick and nice. I'm gonna be able to see here. Then I take... yeah, I'm gonna miss this one. Then I take McTheridan and his forces and get the CP. Shadowmoon Valley CP. As quickly as possible. Then... the thing is, there's two ways of doing this when it comes to creeping, if I see it, the way I see it at least, is that you can either go for the hard creeps, which is going to give a lot of XP and a lot of gold, or you can go for the CPs as quickly as possible, then take the creeps a little bit later. The way I play is I play a more defensive style, meaning that the CPs are more worth it than the actual instant gold and the XP is early on in the game. So I rather want the CPs. So the way you want to do it is you want to take McTheridan, you want to get the CP, get the Terragar, and then get the Shathrest CP. From Hellfire, you want to get these 2 CPs, and then let's go back to Hellfire again. And you want to leave these troops. These troops right here is going to be used to get another CP. This is how I do it. This is how I see it is the most effective way of getting as many CPs as possible, as fast as possible, because you're really going to need that gold versus the South Alliance. And you can already see that they have more income than me. That is going to be changed to be even. Yeah, and if Yellow decides to take it easy and goes north, while also taking this CP, maybe even trying to take this, he gets CP with Meridian here and here. If it goes for it, he can get this and this. There's like 4 extra CPs plus things here. So yeah, about that. Okay, so you want to get this CP, then up here. You don't see me doing it this game, but what I like to do personally is I like to take these units, take the CP, and then move them over here and over here. There's no other CPs around here but these 3. These 3 are super important because you can get them really early. The mobs guarding these places, they're really weak, and they do give a lot of XP and gold. So just plus their CPs, and because of the change to the gold income, instead of every minute you get a certain amount of gold. Now, whenever you get a CP, it's gonna start generating gold. It's gonna start generating gold slowly. That is extremely important. You can see my gold just going up. Now the pillage is also gonna come in handy. As you can see, I'm gonna move them over here. These, I'm also gonna be moving them over here to get this CP. Sadly, there's only 1 CP, so I like to take them here, kill these orcs, move down here, and go to Ashugan. Right now, the reason why I am spamming units is not to be aggressive. It's actually because I react. I like to play a reactive teal, or green in this case, but yeah, let's just call them teal. I like to play a reactive teal instead of a direct rush teal. I see that the dark green has troops here. He's taking Karazhan. His Bull of Four Dragon is here as well. His hero is here. I don't know anywhere about of his other units. I'm sorry about that. My English is lackluster today. And he tried to take these creeps. These are signs that show that this early Karazhan into rush with the aura from Karazhan can really hurt. So how you want to do that, how you want to counter this, is I like to get raiders to deal with the outriders. If he makes outriders, you get raiders as well. Because the normal damage does extra to medium armor, and outriders is medium armor. Yeah, it's counter-reactive, as you can see. Less HP, more damage. Then there's the marshals. You want to get grunts to counter these. If the grunts get countered by dwarven engineers later on in the game. There's also going to be... I'm going to be talking about that a little bit later. So, let's go back to the replay. I react saying, well, shit, he might rush. I don't see any units. Bulwark moving. And here, this is what really triggers me. I have an eye on this constantly. That this is not something that all dark greens do. Like going up here trying to steal this and placing his units so offensively kind of make me worried that he might rush me. So the best composition is grunts for marshals or for militia. If it makes outriders, you get some fellow riders to counter them. You do not get armor upgrade if you are going to go for the fully upgraded warlocks. Let me see. What was the spell again? Shadow armor? I can actually see the spell. But yeah. You don't upgrade armor if you're gonna get the fully master ranked warlock, because his ability gives 12 armor to units. So I'm kind of I'm lackluster right now. I'm not moving everything correctly. I'm kind of missing out on things. I haven't been able to play Azeroth Wars for quite a while. So this is, you see, this is a mistake by me. This one does so much damage. It's so tanky. It's 0 armor. There's not a lot of units here. This is useless of time. This is waste of time. Do not do this. Just get the CPs as soon as possible. You're not going to be able to clear all the CPs with just this amount of units. But the extra money that I used for an extra army could have been used to produce a few raiders. 5 would be enough, and 2 or 3 necrolytes with a warlock maybe. That should be enough to clear both these CPs very easily, and you can start moving up to get the Void Walkers, and then get the rest of the area slowly, and just add a little bit of troops if you need to. There's really not much here to gain from the creeps. Like, I don't like this area, creeping it and all that. The only real thing you can get from this is the CP. I kind of ignore this area quite a bit, but there's a level 5 Hydra, level 3 Hatchling. Kill these 2. This you do not have to kill. Like, they don't give enough, I feel, to kill them immediately, because they're also, again, a little bit harder to kill, because they are, like, look at the HP of them. It's the HP, the armor doesn't matter, you have chaos damage on most of your stuff. And I say that and they're all normal. But yeah, again, I'm slow here. I finally moved them after nearly 3 minutes. So, it's all about trying to do it the right way. Try to creep the right way. Oh no, what I normally like to do is after I get the ogres, I move up here to get the Northern Badlands CP. This is so common. This is a common opener. This is why I chose this game over any other game. This game is not perfect. I'm playing with people who are decent at the game. They kind of know what they're doing. They're not bad, and they're not super good. You're gonna see a mistake here from Yellow. It's not enough mortars. He doesn't get his mortars, and he doesn't get his griffins. So that's a mistake from Yellow. But he does get his tech very quickly. So that's gonna be a thing that I have to deal with a little bit later. We're under attack. But yeah, dark green creeping. Let's slow it down a little bit. I am not too careful with Rend. I lose him all the time. I am really bad at keeping him alive, even though he has Windwalk. I saw this too late. So yeah, it's gonna hit. This is gonna hit me a little bit. It's 100 gold to resurrect the hero, and it easily could have just Windwalked and gone down to my army here. And you might ask, why did I not just pull back, add a little bit of troops here? This is also a mistake. I don't know why to attack the workshop. Fuck this, the militia. This is a mistake for me. I could easily just have pulled back, made some troops. This could have cleared my troops here could have cleared the ogres, and then I could try and surround them. I played more defensive tier, so I don't really see this as a way of doing things, personally. So I kind of just brush that to the side. It's fine. I don't need to do it. So I'll lose Rend. The War Master Rune, you really do not want to lose him. He is so good. And with ranged, he gives plus damage because of his True Shot Aura. But yeah, when I see this kind of start, I still see his troops. I still see troops here. He doesn't move them. He's getting his adept ranks. I don't think I'm able to see that. No, I'm not able to see that. He's getting his ranks though. Yet he still has his army here. He's very split, meaning that he has so many options. And this is what you're gonna see. He's gonna start chasing down to Black Rock. He's gonna help kill this. And he's gonna try and be able to block this off with his units, since the improved cannon towers can do quite a bit. But even now, yellow has enough to just walk in and kill my stronghold here. And that is exactly what it's going to do in just a bit. I move back and I say, well, he doesn't have a lot of things here. He just doesn't have a lot. I need to try and push, try and do something. I try and attack here. Well, his army's here, so he's split. I noticed this. I try and build some troops. This is more feeding than anything else. I'm gonna lose Rune, if I remember. Because I'm really not careful. Again, I do not have Rent here. That would have been really good. Yeah, he does lose a lot trying to do this. Take some of these. Need to kill this improved cannon tower. But I just get distracted by this delicious Varian Rin. And I surround him, nearly. He's getting blocked. Well, I cripple him. This is very important. I cripple him, take the crown, and I'm gonna try and give the crown to Kargath. I could have given it to Kazat, but getting it to Kargath just is more safe. Same with Shalamin. This might look extremely good for me, this fight, but the cannon tower has been alive for too long. And the crown heal was so nice that it got everyone up to full HP, but somehow I got surrounded because of there were troops down here that it didn't clear. He still has the Karasan aura, so he also have the Graveyard Blessing, which is irritating. So that fucks me up on that part. But yeah, the fight goes on. I didn't kill the improved cannon tower fast enough. It just goes downhill from here. I lose a lot of troops. Everything kind of goes to must. I realized this a little bit too late. I'm trying to go back. If I do lose Kazak, this will be a terrible loss, but he's not really blocking. He could have blocked me better. And now, this is where I say, well, I don't see yellow on the map. Because I don't have no vision of yellow. I don't know where yellow is. He hasn't touched my CP. He hasn't touched here. I expect him to be creeping this. He's not. Again, yellow, they're not the best players. I didn't play it as good as I could have played. So there's mistakes here and there from both sides. This is where I know I got the crown. I have lost many times where I got the crown. I got the kill, I got the crown, but I lost so much that I'm behind. So now what I want to do, I want to play defensive. If Dagon pushed with all of this, like, he doesn't know how much I have. He has no idea how much of anything here I have. Meaning that right now, I need to be defensive. I tried to push. I failed miserably. Because I did try and push from the north as well, you can see. But that didn't really go as planned, because these chaplains' heals is a pain in the ass to deal with. Now, trying to gather groups, get the control groups going, get my demons. So yeah. I'm just trying to recover. What's the big problem here is that I don't have an army anymore. My army is so very small that it's easy to die from a single attack. I'm gonna scroll up. I'm gonna try and do this a little bit quicker. I'm not sure how long this replay has been, so the video's been, but I don't want to make a guide too long because this is all about early fight. I try to push it. I do not have a shade here, so I don't know the army size. I see, this is futile. Taking this fight is absolutely futile if this is happening. What I could be doing is I could take everything here. Yellow could be putting in money to dark green, he could just simply spam out units. And this is enough to kill all this. Yeah, sure, it is. But a simple retreat with the yellow and then the rest of dark green's troops coming to support. Well, I don't know how many troops he has down here creeping. He doesn't actually have any currently. But yeah.
Our town is under attack.
So this happens. I move back. Now I need to do something about my current situation. I'm in a bad situation. This is like when teal players see this, when the casual teal players see this, they think, oh shit, I lost the king. Look at this. Look at all this. Look at all these troops. Like, I don't like the amount of troops they have is they have way more than me. And this is the thing, you can always win as teal if you play things correctly. Let's not focus on anything else. Just get distracted there. I did want to get +3 damage upgrade, but I don't have enough money because I failed miserably at trying. Like, I fucked up my early game. Could have crept a little bit better. Again, the CPs are going to be really important. But note how I'm positioned, since I know Yellow's army is nowhere. Like, Yellow's army was here. That's where I last saw it. So defending right here would be a logical thing, right? Because they're gonna be in a choke, they're gonna be in a bad position. I move back. I move back. Why? Because why would I risk staying here, doing nothing with my troops? Well, Yellow, because he already has his tech going, +1 armor. So he has already had a lot of explorers. They do magic damage, extra damage to heavy armor and light armor. But the heavy armor is the thing that's for my grunts. So now, everything I have has a counter. Black Drakes, Gyrocopters, with Griffins even. Griffins are better than Gyrocopters, because they do magic damage, as far as I remember. I could check up on that. They do magic damage. So, I was thinking, what do I need to do now? Right now, I need to play defensive, obviously. I cannot push. So, what do you need to do? Well, yellow is gone, so this place is useless to try and defend. If anything, I'll defend here. So, do something. Do something with your army. Well, I'm gonna take the Dark Portal control aura, and I'm gonna take these creeps down here. I immediately start focusing on creeping outland, the rest of the creeps at least. Again, this is so... You need to get these CPs from the start of the game. They're so important. What else has this replay to offer? Some few units. Try and get as few units standing still as possible. So you know everything, what's happening. Like, you want to control everything and maximize everything. A reaction from me is that he's attacking this one. I don't know where he is. He was obviously moving here. This is what I thought when I saw the first foot militia. Sorry. Well, where's yellow? I don't know where yellow is. Wait, I do. Yellow's here. Is this yellow's whole army? No, it's not. But his heroes are here. This can easily be a flank. But yellow's army is either gonna be with dark green's army, or it's gonna be coming from behind, and he has not come behind yet because of the southern Baron's CP. So I'm gonna scroll up. I get scrolls of healing, of scrolls of protection for this fight I know is about to happen. So I prepare myself for this. Again, I'm staying on this area. I want to stay here. This area is where I want to stay. I do not want to stay here. I do not want to stay here. I see so many teal players, they lose the game because they stand here with their army, or they stand here. Good, it's a good open area. You can move around, but there's really two ways only. So even if you're standing with your army here, you don't want to have it, like, you just want to have it here until you know, well, yellow and dark green is going to come and smash me from both sides. So I'm going to move down. That's what I'm trying to do. Moving down. Still trying to get more army. My unit mix is, again, all the different demons I get. Warlocks. Some black drakes. They don't do as much as I would like them to this game, but sometimes they're really useful. Then grunts, and then raiders. I also have necrolytes leftovers. I do get troll warlords. Why do I get troll warlords? Because of their medium or their normal damage. Plus they're really good at sniping air. And I saw dark green. He doesn't have it now. He had one of the flying, I don't remember what it's called. One of his flying units. With just a massive amount of AoE. And I just want to get that out of the way. Because it's extremely annoying and does a lot of damage. So I have Crown. I have 2 scrolls of healing. And I'm preparing. I'm trying to use all of my money in a good way. Getting the demolishers. This is the first sign. When dark green goes here, try like get units down here. I don't even know it actually. But yeah, getting units down here, getting units down here. It's gonna be easy to flood them in. Both sides. Yellow, I no, again, I'm trying to focus on creeping outland. Well, this is an example on why you do not want to stand where I'm standing when you know the enemy is coming to your doorstep. You just don't. So you're gonna see something happen here which shouldn't happen because I play badly, but it happened yet. I did place down stasis traps to try and prevent a mistake from overlapping, so trying to save a mistake that can happen. Yeah, it didn't look too much. I tried getting the scrolls. I immediately say, oh fuck, dark green is attacking me. Let's go fighting. And then I see yellow. I see yellow and I realize, fuck. This is a lot of army. And I am not ready for it. Let's see. How much army does he have? 69? 67. I have 93. I have money. I'm actually spamming at the current moment out with units. But then I see McTharon. He's trapped. He was half trapped. I could have saved McTharon here. I kind of played badly, but I wanted to fight. If they get in position, no way am I gonna be able to do anything in this game. So this is a fight, which, by the way, is gonna turn out in my favor. Spoiler alert. And this is how I win these different kinds of fights. I know yellow does not have his griffins. He does not have his mortars. But still, this is just an example. I didn't play perfectly either. I lost a hero early on. I lost Wound. And I'm losing McTharon again. Mistake after mistake after mistake. Yeah, from my experience with these fights, when I play defensive teal, if you've seen me on stream. By the way, I do have a Twitch channel. Avakatten is my name over there. So go check it out. I do stream, and I do plan on streaming way more whenever I have time. I got quite a busy life at the moment. So this is what happens. McTharon, I used the scrolls, I used the crown, I try to keep McTharon alive for as long as possible. He's tanky, like 16 armor, like 1,800 health, he's tanky. Same for Kazak. Kazak is a bad position, and he is going to die. They're both aiming to different important things. What I'm gonna say was bad here, that they aimed the important things. Kazak is an elite, and McTharon is a hero. Yellow should not have aimed Kazak, but they should have aimed McTharon together. Kazak is there with a stomp, he does some damage, he can tank. Don't focus on him. Like that, just don't do it. He can tank so much, he has 2 lives as well. He dies, and their front line is getting annihilated. You can see the mana on my warlocks are low. There's nothing to dispel, really. There is the mounting... No, there's actually nothing to dispel. But whenever I do kind of dispel the front line, because sometimes they do put the shields down. So dispel the front line, dispel over here. Try not to dispel your own front line, but just the top of here, in this situation at least. Again, use the fireball on the front line, not the back line. Use that on the front line. Because once the front line is dead, you can really start annihilating. Kazak in a bad position again. He's gonna die. Spoiler alert. Rend trying to do as good a Blade Storm as possible. Even though I fucked him up because he was in a bad position. I moved him out with a Windwalk and used it wrongly. So, again, Demolishers in the back, targeting the front line. Why am I targeting the front line? They actually got into the fight late. Again, another mistake. I should have had these Demolishers on a hotkey, 8 or 9, and being around here. Again, a mistake, yet I want to kill the front line more than the back line. The AoE here is amazing, but here comes the heal to try and heal the front line. His heal is late, because the front line is already dead. They're just gonna try to kill Kargath and notice it a little bit late. Kargath's not gonna die. I'm gonna pull him out in the last second, keep him alive. Kazak though is getting aimed and goes down. He should go down. Yeah, he's going down. And that is the fight won. I won this fight because of Crown. Okay, I won this fight because of two things. The Crown helped a lot. They didn't have mortars. Okay, there's more than one. Two things, but no mortars, no griffins, more AoE. If they had that, I just needed 2 more scrolls. So again, you just need the scrolls of healing from the shops. I'm going to show you all the shops you are able to access. This Goblin Merchant in the Blasted Land. No, this is not the Blasted. I don't even remember this. There's a Goblin Merchant here. I was actually going to grab another scroll, but they went in way before I was actually fully ready. So I was caught off surprise. Yeah, still I managed to defeat them. And here, and up here. I'm still missing Creeping, but I had no time to waste. So the Goblin Merchants are here. You can get the scrolls really early. The second scroll, you get 3 scrolls really early. But this won't be as much of a problem in the next Azeroth Wars patch, because you are going to be able to buy scrolls of healing from your Hellforge. So that was pretty much it. This is the guide for early game teal. I hope you enjoyed it though. I know this is like 12 minutes of a game we have watched, but really, I've talked for so long. I don't even know how long I've talked. It's fucking weird. But first guide, he's gonna lose Varian because he didn't bring him back. Try and make a half surround. Works well, kills him. But this game is pretty much over. I actually win this game. And it was surprisingly, but I won this game. Against all odds. Again, try to get the demon gates spawn under control, meaning you take the 3 demon gates and put them around here or wherever you are. This is the defensive style of teal gameplay I just showed you. There are the offensive, and if you guys do want to watch an offensive guide instead of more of a defensive guide, I can try and do that. I'm not the best offensive teal, but I do know some of the basics of it, and I have pulled it off multiple times. But I wouldn't say I'm a master of it. So, but yeah, I can make a guide about that. It shouldn't be too difficult. yeah, mostly everything is crept. Outline is pretty clear. Even this is cleared. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Is there anything else? Well, not really. But I can say one thing is that the early fight is all about the factor that you have you have three ways you need to defend. And this is where I actually got called a cheater. You can't see it actually because my webcam is in the way, but fuck you, Teal, you're cheating. Right here. Well, I can actually see the shot lock. Damn. Yeah. That happens. This game is done for. Sometimes when people rush in without them being ready, it goes badly. Again, you can say, what the fuck? They're bad people. Like, look at Yellow. He's missing 3 control points and so many good creeps. Yeah, he does. He is missing. But this was more of a rush. When I see people attack, they do attack more or less in 20 minutes. When they gather up, and they attack in 20 minutes. I would have been more ready, gotten warlocks out, fully upgraded. But yeah, that happens. The game is pretty much done. Try and again, I'm gonna go over a different guide, talking about the different pathways you can choose, showing examples of it and how I do it. But yeah, this is pretty much the game. It's pretty much the guide. So I hope you all like this game. It's not the best. Yeah, it's a little bit of taste on how I handle situations where I fuck up multiple times, yet still manage to come out on top. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you stay tuned for the next video I'm gonna upload. It's likely gonna be Teal. I have a video where I lose to Evil, but in a weird way. Just when you're too cocky as a Teal player and you fuck up, basically. But I won't spoil more than that. But yeah, otherwise, I think that's it. I hope you all enjoyed this game and this video in general, and I hope to see you guys next time. Remember, I also stream, so go check me out there on Avakatten there. So yeah, on Twitch. Have an amazing time, and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!